Hey guys, this is Crypto Coin Investor. So the week is coming to an end, so I wanted to make a quick video on how the altcoins are reacting to the price of Bitcoin. So uh, let's start with the major roles. Let's start with the Litecoin. So not a lot of people are talking about Litecoin, and that is what interests me. It used to be one of the forerunners of bull run, and it seems to be underperforming. When compared to Bitcoin. So it has been going down, but I think our pain could be coming to an end very soon. Um, we see a similar pattern here. We saw this pattern back in January and then back in 2015. So we see a similar pattern here, and the selling pressure is getting less and less. So we are due for a bull run. In case of Litecoin, it has been underperforming, way underperforming. This is a monthly chart. Let me quickly open the weekly chart real quick. So as you can see, we are still below the 20 moving average. You see this white line here, this is the moving average 20, simple moving average, and this acts as resistance whenever you are under it. So you can see that even in the past, as long as we were below the 20 moving average, we were in the we were underperforming against Bitcoin. But as soon as we were able to close above the 20-day moving average, um, we saw huge fireworks. Every time we are above the 20 moving average, we get huge fireworks. And by the way, this is the weekly chart. When you look at the MACD, this is one other very major indicator of where we are going. It's not looking too pretty, to be honest, but when you look at the other indicators, we are basically due for a bull run. I mean, I see the patterns when I see these patterns, so there could be more downside, but I think Litecoin can surprise us, so keep an eye on it. Let me open the daily chart real quick and change this to 200-day moving average. So again, on the daily time frame, we are underperforming against Bitcoin. However, we do see a little bullish engulfing on the MACD. So keep an eye on Litecoin. If we have a strong reversal, it would be a great time to get into Litecoin, because oh god, I mean, just look at this chart. I mean, if we start moving up and if we are able to close above the 200-day MA on the daily time frame, we can expect huge fireworks. Right now the 200-day moving average is at 0.0063, and right now we are at 0.0045, and that alone is about 42% jump in price. There's a lot of money to be made in Litecoin. However, it has been leading. There have been so many fake rallies. People have lost a lot of money in the past, so it's kind of risky right now. However, it's definitely seemed to have bottomed here. If we go down, the next level would be 0.0029. I don't think we would see 0.029. I don't want to see, but hey, this is crypto, a lot can happen. Another major support is at 0.0039. This is the monthly support I'm talking about. Normally monthly supports are very strong. The coin usually is able to do some reversal at the monthly chart. Okay, now let's move to Stellar Lumens. Now, I was one of the few people who believed in Stellar Lumens. Let me on the Poloniex chart, because on Poloniex we have the maximum history, but on Poloniex it goes by STR instead of XLM. This is a monthly chart, and you can see that we have already bottomed and we have already seen some moves to the upside. Again, this was the all-time monthly support, and as expected, it has popped up. However, we have not been able to close below this Ichimoku line, which is the blue line. So if we were able to close above it, it would have acted as support. However, it's not too gloomy when you look at the daily time frame. So we are still above the 200-day moving average, and we are still above the cloud, red cloud, and this green cloud, like as expected, has acted as support. However, now these two lines are going to act as resistance. We are below this line, which is not so good. However, we have been able to we have been able to close above this line in the past as well. We get a better picture when you move to the weekly time frame, and let me change this to 20 real quick. Okay, so this is the weekly chart, and we have huge resistance in front of us. Fortunately, we were still able to close above the 20-day moving average, 20 MA, which is awesome. So this is 6691 level is going to act as support, and MACD is not looking too shabby. There is no bearish engulfing. However, I'll be keeping an eye on the MACD, because if we see a cross on MACD, the price can quickly drop below the 20 moving average, and then it will start acting as resistance. This is not what we want. What I am looking forward to see is, I want to see some volume coming in and to push the price above the 952 level, because after that there is basically there is no resistance in between, and would quickly be able to move to 1800 sats. This is what I want to see. There's 85% profit to be made here, so we must close above the 20-day moving average at all costs. So Stellar Lumens is looking good. However, I'll be keeping an eye on the MACD. If we see that it is going to cross by the end of next week, I will change my idea about the Stellar Lumens. So far, so good. Let's see Ripple. Again, I will go for the Poloniex chart. A lot of history here. So Ripple. Oh, what is this? Okay, so Ripple is, as you can see, this is what I was warning about in case of Stellar Lumens. If you see a crossover on the MACD, it can result a quick drop in price, and we are already below the 20-day moving average. So I'm bearish on Ripple. Don't want to say, but Ripple is not looking good. Here you can see as well, we had a bearish crossover here, and you saw what happened. This is not what we want for Stellar. And next support for Ripple, next strong support is at, we are again we are below 2300, 2200 support. So the next support is this one. It's about 1402. So that's not looking good for Ripple. At 1402 from here, that would be about approximately 32% drop in price. The next support is, at next support you will be minus 32% in Ripple. Not so good. Let's look at the monthly chart of Ripple. Well, the monthly chart of Ripple doesn't look so bad, because the selling pressure is getting less and less every month. So however, the suppliers to Ripple is so much, and the creators of Ripple keep unlocking millions and millions of Ripple every month, and they keep dumping it on their investors. I simply do not like this thing, because you are putting new money, you're just printing new money just like US dollar, and you're putting it into the system. You're just making the currency weak. Okay, so next support on the monthly time frame, this is actually a major support. If we lose the support, the next major support is around here at again 1500 sats level, which we saw on the weekly chart. So not looking good. I would not get into Ripple until we see a major reversal like this. So Ripple not looking very good. Let's see Ethereum. Again, Poloniex chart against Bitcoin. This is looking not too bad. We are selling pressure is almost decreased. This is evident on the MACD. Let's see the weekly chart. So this is not looking good. Ethereum is having a bearish crossover here, and it was not able to close above the 20-day moving average. Also, it was brutally rejected by the Ichimoku cloud here. If we were able to close above it, it would have acted as support. As you can see here, we were able to close above this line, so we were in the inside the Ichimoku cloud, and we were able to move higher. However, the rally failed. Here we are now. It's not looking good for Ethereum, honestly. And we may be checking our previous support levels in the coming weeks or so. The next major support is at 0.020, about it's at 0.0196 and at 0.0181. Not looking good for Ethereum. This is something which you don't want to see. Well, what can I say? Ethereum is one of the better altcoins out there, but however, right now the only coin that is looking better against Bitcoin is still Lumens. And that's all about it. I would not want to be in Ethereum, Ripple, and the coins that I want you to keep an eye on is Litecoin, because it has been going down like forever from the past couple of years. Since its halving, it has been just going down. It has been on the downward trend since 10th June 2019. So keep an eye on Litecoin, and also keep an eye on Stellar Lumens, which is still looking pretty good because it has been able to close above the 20-day moving average, and there is no bearish engulfing on the MACD. It's looking just fine. And keep an eye on Stellar Lumens. I hope you like this video, and hit that like button. That's all I want from you guys. And stay subscribed for more cryptocurrency and ICO news and price analysis as well. Okay, bye bye.